And this is the Alaska E or the Omega-3. So our Alaska or Atomy Alaska 3 has a premium quality that has EPA and DHA. We need to take it because of the modern lifestyle that we have right now. So people right now eat meat-centered eating habits. So what do you mean by that? We eat a lot of beef, we eat a lot of pork, diba, rather than eating vegetable. And then we have high protein and fat. Diba? Yan ang hilig natin ngayon. We take a lot of carbohydrates. So when it's taken in our body, then it's so hard for our stomach to digest it. So our stomach started to produce a lot of acid in order to digest this food. So kaya po marami tayong sakit na nangyayari sa atin because we eat a lot of high protein, just like the cardiovascular diseases, the hypertension, diba? Lalo na yung mga stroke. Okay, so the coronary artery disease, which is really very deadly if we did not have a consultations regarding this matter. What else? Because of stress. So kahit saan tayo pumunta, we have stress, right? So pag labas mo pa lang sa bahay mo, traffic, stress. Pero ngayon walang traffic di ba? So anong meron ngayon? Stress. Baka mahawaan tayo ng pandemic, ng COVID-19, right? So of course, there's a lot of stress even in our family. That causes also a lifestyle why we need a omega-3. Okay, so lack of exercise. So nowadays, noon naglalakad tayo. Ngayon hindi. Kahit sa pagbaba lang ng jeep, pati sa bus, galit pa. Diba? Pag halimbawang hindi ka binaba ng jeep tsaka ng bus dun sa tamang lugar mo. So even walking is a very good exercise. But we seldom do that now. What else? Aging. So the more we age, okay, the more the vein becomes age 2. So at the age of 40 years old, pag 40 ka na, tumatanda na rin yung veins mo. Okay, what else? It affects also our blood condition. So the more you age, when you start to be 40 years old, then that's the time na nag-i-increase na yung blood pressure natin, diba? And then what else? Tumataas yung blood sugar natin. So we need to take Alaska Omega-3 to counteract this modern lifestyle and aging that we are experiencing. Now, so did you know that omega, because in a coronary heart disease, it is really deadly. Okay? But if you say deadly, pag ikaw ay na heart attack, okay, patay ka kaagad pag hindi ka nabigyan ng CPR na tinatawag sa hospital. Okay? So, ano bang ginagawa ng coronary artery heart disease? Okay, so yung tinitake kasi natin ng mga pagkain, okay, so usually maraming fats, maraming protein. So, ang nangyayari po dyan, pumupunta yan doon sa ating blood vessels. Doon sa blood vessels natin, yung fats na yan, unti-unti niyang binabarahan yung ating arteries. And the arteries are the ones supplying blood going out to our body. Pag bara yan, hindi lalabas ang mga dugo natin. Okay? So, pag hindi siya lumabas at may bara, at doon siya nag-end sa puso, ang tawag po dyan ay heart attack. Pag siya naman, yung bara ng ugat natin, ay doon sa ulo, ang tawag po dyan ay stroke. Okay, pag sa kidney naman po tubular necrosis, yun, lahat po yun ay deadly. So, what are we going to do? We have to take Alaska E-Omega-3 in order to reduce the risk of coronary heart disease. So, Alaska Omega-3 are essentials to our nutrition. So, it is also, we have in our Alaska Omega-3, our manufacturer, okay, nakalagay po doon is yung best quality and it is guaranteed that it is best price. So, it's only Atomy, okay, who had this tag, the best quality and as well as best price, especially from our direct manufacturer. So omega-3 provides also unsaturated fats that is necessary for our body. What are those unsaturated plants? Saan ba natin sila nakukuha? Ang unsaturated plants, unsaturated fat po, nakukuha po natin yan sa plants. Okay, hindi po yan nadidevelop sa body natin o nakukuha sa body natin. Okay? So, unsaturated fats are what we call the essential fatty acid. So, ano po yung ginagawa niya? It protects our veins. So, pinatitibay niya po yung veins natin para hindi siya sumabog. What else? It needs to consume externally. Okay, so kailangan iti-take mo siya orally, and of course, it is liquid in room temperature. So, dun yung makikita if it's really a true omega-3 or not. Because a true omega-3 in a room temperature is liquid. But if it is what you call a saturated fat, then in room temperature, it is usually solid. Okay. So, our omega-3 came from Alaska. So it is first extracted in Alaska, okay, and then it is refined in Ohio. So what they do when it is extracted in Alaska, they quickly process the oil and then stored it in a natural antioxidant area, di ba? Meron tayo nun. And then it is then transported through our exclusive railroad. Nakakatuwa, di ba? Meron tayong sariling railroad. It is the only company that has his exclusive railroad for our products. And then it is then refined and transported to Ohio. So this is how the omega-3 or the production process takes in. So we have the what we call as the esterification, we have the fresh refinement, cold extraction, packaging, and then they do the filtering, and then they do the molecular distillation before they place it in our container. And then, after that, it is then distributed to our company. So, Alaska E Omega-3 is recommended to improve our neutral lipid. Okay, lipid is what we call as fats. So, lahat po ng mga fats na tinitake natin, ni-neutralize niya. So, once we take it in our body, pagdating pa lang sa stomach, okay, nino-neutralize na niya yon. And then, it maintains good health. Okay, and then, it has a lot of unsaturated fat. Okay, even in the research in the Mayo Clinics, they stated it that the omega-3 or our Alaska E omega-3 okay, has a lot of unsaturated fat, and it's really good, okay, to dissolve fats in our body. And of course, if you don't eat meat or fish, so it's time for you to take the omega-3. What else? The middle age to age group. So ito po yung mga 40 and above. So you have to take, but of course, even younger kids now have to take it because of the instant food. We have a lot of instant food. What else? We have a lot of food also. Mahilig tayo yung mga preservative foods, right? So, another is meat-centered people. So, most of our children now, our teenagers, and even our people now, they eat a lot of meat, especially beef. And beef has a lot of what you call a saturated fat, which then attacks, okay, our heart. And then eat a lot of fast food. Okay, so as I told you, diba? Mahilig tayo ngayon because it's pandemic. Lahat ay puro delivery, and it's all about the foods are all fast food. So it has a lot also of saturated fats, and then you lack exercise. Okay, that's why you need and it is recommended for you to take the omega-3. Okay, so again, omega-3 is really good for our body. So omega-3 benefits, as I told you, it protects our heart. It protects the brain against the stroke. It combats depression and anxiety. So we have, I have also a member wherein his wife is suffering from dementia, and we recommended this omega-3, and there enough now ngayon po medyo nakakakilala na siya, and that's good, right? So another is it protects our neurons, okay, especially for people suffering dementia, Alzheimer's diseases, yung mga makakalimutin dyan. Reduce inflammation, so it links to prevention and managing also of other other autoimmune diseases. And what are these autoimmune diseases? So autoimmune diseases, yan po yung minsan meron tayo mga psoriasis or any mga allergies, diba, that we had. Okay. So it also supports our healthy bone joints, as well as it helps in the absorption of our calcium. So it improves the quality of sleep, magiging masarap ang tulog nyo. It links to lower macular degeneration risk, meaning yung eyes natin, di ba pag tumatanda tayo, nanlalabo din ang mata natin. So it helps then to strengthen our retina. It is beneficial also to infant and children development. It supports healthy skin. And of course, slow aging. Why? Because it has vitamin E. Okay?